Welcome back to my YouTube channel, ladies and gents. Today we're back with another one. I've been seeing videos all over my feed about the Eucharist, and I think it's about time that I made this video. I've been putting it off because it's just so painful to watch and it brings back memories, but I always find it funny when people are like, "Oh no, Catholics! Jesus did not mean this is my body and this is my blood. He only meant it symbolically." No, he didn't. No, he didn't. The video I'm about to show you is a little hard to watch, so if you're squeamish about watching people get hurt, or what could be perceived as people getting hurt, be warned. This brings back memories because as somebody who's been a part of an exorcism, not the one being exorcised, but being physically present, and this hitting so close to home, that's something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. If you've ever watched somebody get electrocuted real life, that's effectively what it looks like. You don't have control over your extremities, you don't have control over your body, the jolts, the shakes, everything, it's not you. It's what we as Catholics will consider the quote-unquote diabolical. I'm not going to waste any much of your time, so let's get straight into the video, but be warned, this is a little hard to watch, and you might see me jolting and jumping because it's painful to watch.
Stay away from me. Back up.
What can we do to help?
I'm Jesus Christ. Almighty.
Okay, we got it.
Nobody else needs to die for their sins, motherfucker. No.
Hey, back to get down.
Nobody else needs to die.
You are under arrest. Put your hand behind your back now.
No, I'm not.
Now, yes you
No,
are.
I'm not.
You're gonna get tased. Put your
I'm
hand behind
Jesus
your back
Christ.
now. Put your hand behind your
You
back
are
now.
not to do this to me.
Jesus Christ is here, you're all safe. You
For those of you guys that are wondering what's going on, so this happened a few months ago at St. Mary's in Fennimore, Wisconsin. A man tried to steal the Eucharist. Now, you might be wondering, why would somebody want to steal the Eucharist? Satanists love to steal the Eucharist so that they can desecrate it. You've got good versus evil. Evil always wants to attack good or defile good in any way, shape, or form. A lot of people will look at the Eucharist and be like, oh no, it was meant symbolically. No, it wasn't meant symbolically. That is truly the body and blood of Jesus Christ. Up on the altar, when we watch a priest say the words. That is why it is very important to treat it with as much reverence as you possibly can, because that is God, the one in charge of your salvation, my salvation. This brings back memories. I'm not gonna lie. This brings back memories. The exact same thing that you see every time he gets close. It's like a jolt of electricity runs through him to the point at which he drops down. It's almost as if he's whatever is going on is intentionally trying to get to the head, which is unfortunate. I hope he's okay. And the best that we can do is pray for somebody like that, because I don't know what's going on in his life. I don't know the background. I don't know the backstory. And it's very easy to look at this and be like, oh no, mental illness. I'm not going to deny mental illness, because mental illness and possessions typically go hand in hand. You've got the possession that feeds on the mental illness. That's how it's able to hide. It's obscurity. We see this all throughout the Bible as well. that was painful to watch. Going back to exorcisms, you can kind of see it. Now, a question that kind of popped in my head is, okay, if you're getting so close to the Eucharist, why could the demons not just be exorcised? Well, there are different factors to this, at least according to the way I understand exorcisms. I've done some digging because, you get curious when you tend to see certain things in your own personal life. There's a reason why you're possessed, typically. And it's either you opened a door that you probably shouldn't have opened up, or um, I don't know. But according to the way I understand it, is in order to exorcise somebody, there are a few things to keep in mind. Whoever is performing the exorcism has to have some degree of authority over the person who's quote unquote undergoing the exorcism. For example, parents. Parents over their kids, that's something that you can do. Um, a priest over his community, that's something that is acceptable, or bishops. But obviously, there's a hierarchy, you need to get certain levels of authority. But in the case of parents, it's kind of a different story. I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. Will I ever tell the story? Probably not. But I always find it interesting when Protestants are so quick to look at the Eucharist and just be like, I don't see it. And then you see videos like this time and time again, but not just videos like this. You've got videos of Satanists who actively tell you that, yeah, we can tell the difference between a consecrated host and one that's non consecrated if we outlay them in front of us. It's because there is power in the Eucharist. And not just any power. This is a divine power, the one responsible for the creation of everything that we know. I've watched this video like 5 times, 5+ times, and each time I watch it, it just breaks my heart. It like gets you to your core. Blessed Mother Mary, watch over him. That's all we can say. If you ever find yourself questioning the Eucharist, look up videos like this. God bless you guys.